Tip number 1, painted brick. Buyers tend to love the look of exposed brick, even if we don't. So painting over this warm, homey material could cost you big time in the long run. So before you give in to passing trends, consider how the commitment will affect a future sale. Because paint is nearly impossible to remove from brick, you guys, there are so many potions and solutions at Lowe's and Home Depot. Even all the chemicals. Listen, prospective buyers may choose to move on to another listing rather than to get stuck with your design choices long after you've moved. Number 2, an exterior eyesore. Painting your home's exterior a really brash, bright, or bold color might not be a bright idea in the eyes of future home buyers. I hope you guys really enjoyed what I just did there. You want your home to stand out from others on the market, but not stick out like a sore thumb from others in the neighborhood. Consider choosing earth tones such as green, gray, blue, and beige, which blend in with the surroundings. Now, if you must have color, allow the landscaping to provide a more vibrant palette or details such as shutters or trim on the house, just not the total house itself. Number 3, the home court disadvantage. Now, you won't score big on resale with a backyard sports court unless the home buyer happens to share your love of the game. Now, while a multi-purpose patch of asphalt may be considered an added bonus by some, especially if you have kids practicing sports or husbands, girlfriends, wives, whoever that like to play basketball, but for prospective buyers, it's a waste of valuable space. When it comes time to sell, don't expect to recoup the cost of this renovation, but do expect to find fewer interested buyers. Next, hiding hardwood. Before covering up time-worn, wear and tear hardwood floors with wall-to-wall carpet, consider refinishing them instead. A study of home buyer preferences by USA Today found that 54% of home buyers were willing to pay more for a home with hardwood flooring. Number 5, converting your garage. So when looking to increase usable square footage, many homeowners opt to the attic or down in the basement. One room, however, is better left untouched. What's that room? The garage. The room that most of us actually convert to usable square footage. Although converting the garage may feel an immediate need for you, it could hurt resale value in the long run. Most buyers are looking for a house with a garage, not just a driveway. So unless you plan to build another garage to house your vehicles, skip the renovation and the extra living space, and look forward to a smoother selling experience in the future. Next up, something that may shock you. Forget about pools. Now, while a pool may initially lure in potential buyers, they often lose interest after weighing the risk. Not only are pools very expensive to maintain, but they also come with liabilities that may increase homeowners' insurance rates. Did you guys know that? And costs aren't the only concern. A covered pool may be considered an outdoor eyesore during the cold winter months. So unless you live in a warm weather region, maybe skip the swimming pool altogether. Here's another shocker. A lot of buyers are not so hot for hot tubs. Relaxing in a hot tub is a great stress reliever after a long, hard day. I kind of wish I had one at my home. But when it comes time to sell, sometimes it can be a headache. Prospective buyers may regard this backyard bonus as a breeding ground for bacteria, and families with small children may see it as a safety concern or a waste of backyard space where their little ones could have played. Now, like most items on this list, it's all preference, just helpful tips for you. Number 8, overdoing accessibility. Now, remodeling your property so you can age in place is a hugely growing trend, especially among older folks who would like to live at home as much as possible, either for economic reasons or just the fact that they're comfortable there and that's their home. But when the time comes to sell, however, features like stair lifts and walk-in tubs or wheelchair ramps, they actually may hinder a resale value. That said, renovation should still take universal design principles into consideration. Now, it's not necessarily a total turnoff, and if you see yourself in your home for the next few years, definitely invest in some of this so you can be happy and safe. Just keep in mind that when you have a young family looking at your home, although your stair lifts and ramps are there for your comfort, a lot of times they just may see added expense to remove all of this. Up next, and this is a big one, the dark dungeon design. A lot of us love the ambiance of low lighting. I am one of those people myself. But lighting is more crucial to a home sale than most people think. All too often, homeowners overlook the importance of sufficient interior lighting and concentrate on other aesthetic aspects instead. If your home is dark, bring in some natural light by possibly replacing heavy window treatments and drapes with light sheers. In addition, invest in new overhead lighting. Maybe use the white daylight bulbs instead of the yellow, reflective mirrors and lamps to really lighten the look before putting the home on the market. So how about a little brass from the past? Today's designers are mixing metals to give homes a really sleek and on-trend appearance. Some metal finishes are altogether undesirable. For example, that bright brass from decades past. So to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, you know, the shower door with the gold tone frame that can just blind you if the light hits it just right, or the bedroom door with that shiny yellow brass gold knobs. Kind of hard to pinpoint that metal, what it even is. Instead of hoping that homeowners won't notice this outdated trend in your home, consider installing new fixtures in contemporary nickel or polished chrome. If that is too expensive, because I know when you get ready to sell a home, there are tons of things that you need to do. One trick that I have actually learned from Pinterest is to buy spray paint and spray paint whatever you have existing in your home. It may not be the perfect solution, however, it is going to give your home just a really sleek and on-trend look that a lot of buyers are looking for now. Let's talk about high maintenance countertops. Because countertops are the kitchen's main focal point, it's important to pick a surface that's both durable and easy to maintain. Of course, we want beauty, but soapstone and marble are huge red flags to some home shoppers. The materials may look good. Actually, they look beautiful, at least at first, but their resilience just doesn't compare with engineered quartz or granite. The last thing home buyers want is to have to worry about damaging a really delicate and dainty kitchen during a family's routine meal prep.